It was our last days in Kastamonu, shopping in the farmers market of Devrekani district with my mom. We saw cranberries and decided to buy some to make no-cook marmalade. It was 7 Turkish liras as far as I remember. It makes about $1, and we bought 2 kilograms to make both for myself and for my mom. Of course, I filmed everything in the farmers market. You can watch from the links. Back home, the first thing I did was to clean the stems out and if there are any bad ones. And I cleaned them, washed them a couple of times. And now we need to take out the seeds and make a puree with it. And for this we have this strainer. But it really takes too much time, especially if your cranberries are not very ripe. Mine were a mix of ripe and unripened one, so it really took a lot of time. What you can do is, if you have a strong food processor, you can process the cranberries for a time, being carefully not to burn the machine, because we have bigger seeds inside the cranberries. So since we were in my mom's house, I just didn't want to use it. So everything will be with hand work, as it was in the old times. After I strain it with the colander as much as I can, I put the seeds to another bowl. And to make it a bit easier, I added sugar so it will get more juicy when you add it. Just continue to mix and get as much as meaty part, the juice part from the cranberries as you can. Some of the seeds are totally visible, but some of them not. And I have good amount of cranberry puree. And I continue to add some of the sugar I'm gonna use to make my marmalade, to make it juicier as possible. Later on, as my mom suggested, we also gonna add some water to take out the flesh. Adding about 1 to 2 tablespoons at a time, we used more than half cup of water in total. After a time, my mom wanted to help me. Thank to her. It needs a lot of work to do it. And now we can see most of the seeds, and we have nice puree of cranberries. And we are ready to add the sugar in it. For 1 kilogram cranberry, we use 1 kilogram granulated sugar and just mix it. This is uncooked version of making this marmalade, and it has its own you really get the taste of the cranberry like this. And so how you keep it this way, we're just going to add one tiny ingredient. You will see it later in the video. And if you want to play with me, you can just guess in your comment section what I'm gonna add. Of course, we're not gonna waste the leftover part of the cranberries because there are still goods in it. What we did was to boil it, and after you boiling it, you get these foamy parts on top. You can throw them out and continue to boil for at least 20 minutes and add the sugar. I just eyeballed it here. You can taste it and add as much as you can. And after it is cooked, just strain the beautiful juice and cool it completely in the fridge to enjoy as a drink. And while it's cooling, we begin to prepare the lunch with my mom. First, the green beans in olive oil. It was very fresh. I have detailed recipe on the channel, but I just wanted to get over quickly to show you. After cleaning and cutting the green beans, I also cut 2 onions and couple of cloves of garlic. In this case we used a lot since we are in the center of the garlic, where it is coming from Taşköprü region of Kastamonu, very famous. I'm also going to add 2 tomatoes, just peeling the skin and chopping in cubes. If you have a pressure cooker, it is handy to cook green beans in it, but it's optional, you can use regular pan too. I just sauteed the onions a little bit in olive oil, added the half of the tomatoes with garlic, add the green beans and remaining tomatoes, some salt and about 3-4 tablespoons water to help to cook. That's it. We cooked for about 20 minutes in the pressure cooker and cooled completely. As a main dish, we decided to make this meat that we get it from our auntie in the village. It's a kurban meat. The auntie gave us as a gift. It was a nice episode. Make sure you watch it if you haven't yet. I'm just going to cut them in cubes and saute it. It's a special dish for us. I'm gonna make another episode for it at home, hopefully. And to go with it, of course, as a side dish, the best thing we eat is rice pilav, either with orzo pasta or plain. Again, I have the recipe. I'm gonna add the links for you. After my menu was done, I needed to go out to buy the last ingredient for my marmalade, with a relieved feeling that our delicious lunch will be ready. Out in the center of the town, I stumbled upon to my father. He was talking with his friend. I just joined them for a while and went to get my last ingredient, which is salicylic acid. I know it might be different for you, it was for me too, but it really works and you can keep the marmalade without cooking for a year. So after I get it, we went back home with my father, and guess what happened there? We were invited for a lunch to our relative's home, which is next door, my uncle's wife. So we went there without eating my lunch. Actually, what a coincidence, she is the one that gave me this recipe, the marmalade, and she is also a very talented cook. She made a green lentil soup from the special Kastamonu lentils. It has onions, some tomato paste, I guess, along with green lentils and some bulgur or rice. It was very delicious. I sprinkled dried mint on top. She also served cold drink with a mix of fruits. With the plum, I guess it had some peaches, as I remember. It was delicious. And as a main dish, she served rice pilav topped with chicken, stuffed green peppers, and rose börek. Sorry for the filming, everything was happening so fast. I tried to film as much as I can without disturbing the environment too much. And the last side dish is fasulye yağlısı. It is cooked green beans, then sauteed in olive oil and garlic, so delicious. Our dessert was semi-homemade Kemalpaşa tatlısı. Has cheese in the dough and cooked in the syrup. I want to show you one more thing before I go back to home to finish my marmalade. This coffee table is made by my grandfather. In Turkish we call sehpa. It is about 60 or 70 years old and it still looks in good shape. Back to my mom's kitchen. Here is the final thing we're gonna make to finish our marmalade. I'm going to crush 2 aspirin tablets into a fine powder. Here you see one, we added one more after that. And just add the powder to your marmalade and stir it. Yes, we are using medicine in a recipe, but I think with this much amount, 2 pieces is not that big, and this way you don't have to cook the marmalade, and I think you get benefits from it too. After that we just put them into the jars and they are ready to enjoy year long. You can eat it as a marmalade or also mix it with some water and make a drink with it. If you ask what happened to the dishes I made for lunch, we ate a little bit of everything as a dinner before we catch our bus to go back to Istanbul. So that was it for this episode, my friends. I hope you give it a try, the recipes, and enjoy. In the upcoming episodes, I'm gonna share what I brought from Kastamonu with you. Stay tuned. Make sure you check the links in the description box below for more information. I hope to see you in another delicious Turkish food recipes and travel vlogs. Afiyet olsun.